Right then guys, so head-to-head time, we've got the Ping GMAX, brand new on the market, against the TaylorMade RSi1. Both aimed at the forgiving market, massive hitting. And what's interesting, both identical lofts in the 7-iron, 30.5, and absolutely same lengths. So I'm intrigued to see if there's much of a difference. I'm going to hit some shots on GC2 and see if there's any difference at all between the two. Looks-wise, you've got a slightly shinier finish compared to a duller finish of the Ping. So shiny with the TaylorMade, slightly more of a duller kind of, almost a cast finish with the Ping iron. I thought the Ping would look bigger once you're looking behind. The Ping looks massive on the back, but actually when you turn them back over, the face size is almost identical. There's no difference at all. Love now the Ping Max has got a ferrule. So normally Ping irons don't particularly have ferrules unless you get down to the S range. But now they've got the ferrules as well, which is great. Should we give them a hit? We've got obviously the cavities on the corner here for the TaylorMade RSi1, where off-centers hits don't get punished as much because they've got their bumpers, and this is just monstrous. Loads of forgiveness along the back. Kind of big hollow section at the back of the golf club as well, and the Ping, so on-centered strikes sound like woods. They sound like drivers being hit. Let's go Ping first. We're going to hit 5. Then I'll swap over, hit the TaylorMade, and then join us and we'll check out the figures to see which one's the same. Don't forget, I'm hitting these in 7 irons, the same loft, 30.5 degrees, same length of golf club, 37 degrees, in standard lie angles, both in stiff, standard flex. Let's give it a hit. It's like an absolute rocket. I'm going to hit 5 more. And we'll see what the results are. Or 4 more, we'll see what the results are. Okay, there's all 5 there with the Ping GMAX. The first one was probably the worst out of the 5. The rest are pretty comparable strikes. So much confidence with that club. But as soon as you put the club down, it's like, yeah, you know what? I'm just going to smash this. I'm going to smash it. So let's go 5 with the TaylorMade, and then we'll see what the results are. So the first thing that stands out compared to TaylorMade, head size, very similar. Honestly, from the back, on a shelf, you would think the Ping Max would definitely be a bigger head. When you look down at them, they're almost identical. The one thing I do like about the TaylorMade is, even though it's the same size, it's got those kind of bumpers along the side, the face slots. I don't think what they were called now, I only tested these last year. Face slots that kind of help frame the face. They give the face a real distinguished look and know exactly where you should hit from. So, 5 shots, same loft, same length, see what it does. Very, very different noise off the TaylorMade compared to the Ping. It's the first thing that stands out. I'm going to hit 4 more, and then we'll see what the results are. Okay. All 5 have been hit with both. You can see on screen, red ones are the TaylorMade, blue ones are the Ping. Let's have a look now at some figures. That was very interesting. It looked pretty close. Let's actually pull up the figures and see what the numbers are actually saying now. So first off, that's the ball flight. The blue ones are the Ping Max. TaylorMade are probably just peaking it on top flight, only just a touch. Let's have a look at the actual numbers on that. So, if we go along the columns, club head speed 95.7, 95.8, exactly the same. Ball speed 129, 128.9, exactly the same. Spin rate 6,045 for the RSi1 TaylorMade and 6,200 for the Ping Max. Not a lot in it. The only thing is the Ping Max that I've got, the 2 products, it's a bit newer, so maybe the grooves are a bit more sharp. However, carry distance, identical, 182 yards each. Same loft, same length, 182 yards each. Total distance 193, but that's not really relevant. That's both the same as well, both 193. Peak height, the 37 yards up in the air. Both of them 37. This is the same club. This is exactly the same club. There was one shot from each I didn't hit particularly well. The first shot of the Ping Max, which was 142, so 8 yards shorter than average. And the TaylorMade one, the second one I didn't particularly hit great, was 6 yards short of average. And both those two were just a bit off the bottom of the golf club, not brilliant hits. The other four were almost identical hits, felt like they came out the middle. Both of these clubs give you so much confidence. When you're looking behind either of them, so much confidence. The biggest thing that stood out between the two, between the Ping Max and the TaylorMade RSi1, was the sound. It's the biggest difference. The Ping Max, much louder. It sounded like a wood. It did, honestly. It sounded like maybe I was hitting a 5 wood, where the TaylorMade had a little bit more of a classic iron sound. That is the difference. Guys, if you're looking at a set that's forgiving, it's going to give you lots of distance, you've got to be looking at these two, without question. And then for you, it comes down on looks. I'm guessing the price side of things as well, it's going to be a big factor. And then just seeing if there's any performance split. I can't imagine there's going to be any performance split between these two irons. I really don't. Guys, stay tuned. Thanks very much for watching. Hopefully that's helped a little bit in some decision making, whether these ones, or it might have just made you think, you know what, I need to test them both, see if there is any difference. Which one's going to suit me better? Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Like I say, both these irons are aimed at the higher handicap range. I'm next going to be doing the Ping I iron against the RSi2. I'm going to be doing the Ping I iron against the Ping S55. Guys, thanks for watching. Do subscribe by clicking the big link down here. Check me out on social media. Comment down below. We shall see you all soon. Thanks for watching, guys.